So our end goal, our mission is really to make this entire ecosystem, this media TV ecosystem, more effective. That's really our goal. And we think the key method to achieve that goal is to offer better data, because without better data, no matter how fancy the planning system or creative system are, you basically cannot make decisions, right? So we basically want to offer the highest quality data, unique data to every stakeholders in the system to help them to make better decisions, so the entire ecosystem is going to be more effective. For consumer, our goal is if everybody making better decision, in theory, you're going to watch less commercial, because the CPM, the price point for each commercial, going to be higher, going to be more effective, and each ad going to be more targeted for each individual, right? So I'm not going to watch any female shampoo commercial anymore because I'm not going to buy that. That's going to be good for consumer, going to be good for the content provider, going to be good for brands and agency. So that's our end goal. So our biggest value is our data is a bit different from traditional Nielsen TV rating and the GRP, which is essentially what's on the screen, right? What we found is high rating show, which means this show is on a lot of the screen, doesn't necessarily mean that a lot of people paying attention, right? Let's imagine there's an early morning show, rating point is really high, but maybe people are busy going to the office, eating breakfast, then attention level might be not so high, right? On the other hand, some late night show, maybe the total amount of the tune in or the TV rating is not so high, but you have some target audience paying tons of attention on that show, which is very important for brands and agency. Traditionally, if you only measure rating point, you're going to miss out those late night shows because you're going to think, oh, TV rating is low, maybe that's not really valuable for me. But with our data, you actually can find those gems, right? Because these are low rating shows, which means they're reasonably cheap price. You can buy all of the inventory, but attention is very high, which means you can get actually a lot of attention from your target audience. So that's the value we provide to our clients to help them to play this arbitrage game to find the highest ROI within all of the TV inventory they can get access to. Yeah, so we have three client segments. The first one is brand marketer. For the brand marketer, essentially, we offer a solution to help them to understand which creative, which commercial did the best job among all of the commercials they have. Traditionally, you need to test it in the controlled focus group interview room. Basically, you ask people to come into the lab setting and ask them to watch all of the commercials, then they can click the button, right? Which is unreal. I mean, you got to understand people's reaction in the living room in real time. So that's the main value add we offer to the brand marketer. Another subset of the client segment is media planner. Media planner, they basically want to figure out, okay, where should I spend the money? As I mentioned, traditional TV rating basically tells whether TV is on or not, which is important, but you also want to understand which show people really paid attention, right? Because at the end of the day, what are you really buying is audience attention, not TV's on. So we can overlay that information on top of Nielsen TV rating to help media planner to make better decisions to ultimately increase their ROI. So that's the second segment. The third one is TV networks, or there's the OTT content provider like a Hulu or Netflix or Amazon. So these people use our data to sell their commercial at higher price, because with our data, they can justify the value of their inventory, right? I just mentioned some late night show, the rating point might be low, but attention can be really high, then they can sell their inventory at higher price. Or they can use that data, because we have second by second attention data, they can use that data to create a better TV show, because they understand, okay, at this second, right, the attention is super high, so clearly they did something great, and this could replicate that success to some other TV show. So that's another way to use our data.